الحمد لله رب العالمين.
الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. أما بعد, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, welcome to this new series with myself and my brother Saad.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So basically, this is the first time me and my younger brother are doing a series together. Okay, with just us.
Yes.
So this is a momentous occasion, alhamdulillah. And we thought, considering the occasion, we have to, make sure the series is powerful. It's about a good topic. So we couldn't think of any other topic to make the series on other than the
Qur'an,
which is the book of
Allah
subhanahu
wa ta'ala.
MashaAllah, I didn't do that intentionally. That's just, you see, we're brothers. It's the same blood. The same blood.
It's okay. Every Muslim can do that. We're not special.
So, but why Surah Al-Fatiha? I mean, there's 114 surahs in the Qur'an. Why Surah Al-Fatiha?
Okay, one of the main reasons why we're going to actually look into Surah Al-Fatiha is because of a particular name that the Prophet ﷺ he gave to the surah, and he called it Al-Qur'an or Al-Kitab, meaning the mother of the Qur'an or the mother of the book.
So what does that mean, mother of the book?
Basically what it means is that in the Arabic language, when we say something is the mother of something, we're saying that all the other sub-branches go back to this main thing. The example of a mother, and she has all her children around her. All the kids, they go back to the mother, okay? They're always surrounding her, okay? The same way, Surah Al-Fatiha, it's a surah in which comprises and has summarized all of the meanings which are in the rest of the Quran.
Wow.
So all of the meanings which are in the Quran, whether it's Surah Al-Baqarah, whether it's Surah Al-Tawbah, whether it's Surah Al-Nas, Surah Al-Falaq, all of those, the meanings, you'll find them in Surah Al-Fatiha.
Okay.
One way or another, you'll find it there. Okay? And that's just powerful, because when you look at Surah Al-Fatiha, it's only 7 ayats. So for a person, it's shocking. Okay, this one surah, which has 7 verses, comprises of 113 surahs, basically. Like, that's powerful. So there's a lot of meanings within this one surah.
Okay, so that's one reason. And it's sufficient as a reason to want to learn this. But are there any other reasons why we want to focus on Surah Al-Fatiha?
Of course. I mean, akhi, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us, okay, in the Quran, that this surah, okay, he called it Sab'ul Mathani, okay, meaning the 7 oft-repeated verses. These 7 verses in Surah Al-Fatiha are verses that we repeat 17 times on average in a day.
At the very minimum.
The very minimum. If you look at the 5 daily prayers that we have, and just the salawat, the prayers which are obligatory upon us, okay, those, a person, all of those together in a day, he will read 17 times in a day. Let alone if a person reads his sunan and his nawafil, the extra prayers, he's going to be reading Surah Al-Fatiha in a day around 30 to 40 times, okay?
Wow.
So there's no wonder that if we read one surah so many times in a day, we have to know what it means. We have to understand its meanings. I've met so many people, they read Surah Al-Fatiha on a day-to-day basis, and I asked them, do you know what Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen means? You know what it means?
And we're not talking about the translation.
Not the translation, we're talking
about the meanings, the gems, the
and benefits and all of that. So I asked him, I said, do you know? And he's like, nah, wallah. He said, I don't even know what I'm reading. I just memorized the Arabic when I was in madrasa, when I was a child. So there are gems and jewels in just that one ayah, let alone just in the word alhamdu that we're missing out on. So I believe it's very important that we have to go out there and learn this, especially because we repeat this surah so many times in one day.
Wow. So what you're trying to say is that because the Surah Al-Fatiha is a central component to the prayer, if you understand the meanings and the lessons that are in Surah Al-Fatiha, you'll now be able to concentrate in your prayer.
Of course, no doubt.
Be able to actually have a deep connection.
Of course.
You'll be able to feel that spiritual feeling of...
You'll basically be able to feel when you hear, for example, imams, when they lead salah and they're reciting Surah Al-Fatiha and you hear them cry, you're like, whoa, why is he crying? This is just Surah Al-Fatiha. Well, when you dwell into this, and you dive into it, and you look at the meanings and the jewels and the gems within the surah, inshallah one day you'll be able to cry like that as well.
Okay, so brothers and sisters, that is our introduction to this series. We wanted to just start off by showing you guys the importance of Surah Al-Fatiha. In the next lesson, in the next video, we're going to discuss Surah Al-Fatiha from the angle of it actually being a cure that is sent from Allah, from the angle of it actually being a treatment for medicinal purposes. If you're suffering from magic, from evil eye, from jinn possession, or even spiritual disease of the heart, it's a cure that Allah sent for all of these things. So we're going to look at it from that angle in the next video, inshallah ta'ala. But before we go ahead, brothers and sisters, I just want to introduce you to something quite special that we have over on the Muslim Survival Guide. Sa'ad actually is going through a detailed discussion on Surah Al-Fatiha, right? Where you're dissecting each ayah, every word in that ayah, extracting lessons, all from the classical explanations of the Qur'an.
Yep.
Imam Ibn Kathir's explanation, Imam Ibn al-Qayyim, even you refer to Ibn Taymiyyah in some situations, and various other tafasir.
Even the
Sahaba, of course, the statements of the Sahaba explaining it. Imam Muhammad Amin al-Shanqiti, rahimahullah, who actually has the best tafsir of the Qur'an. And you basically made an entire program, entire course, based on all of this ocean of lessons that are out there on Surah Al-Fatiha, right? But that's obviously on the Muslim Survival Guide. And in the spirit of Ramadan, as it is the month of Qur'an, we really want the brothers and sisters to really benefit as much as they can. So for the next 3 days, they can actually access the entire Muslim Survival Guide for absolutely free, right? If they basically just go, if you're already on the website, just go below and leave your email address. If you're watching this on YouTube, then just click on the link below in the more information section, go to the website and just leave your email address behind. And we'll send you an email how you can gain instant and immediate access for absolutely free. And there they can also have access to all the other courses that we have, inshallah ta'ala. And if they decide to remain past the first month, which is free, then they can also benefit from all the other courses that we have on there as well.
Inshallah.
Anything else you want to say?
No.
Oh, okay, in that case, hopefully we'll see you on the other side of the Muslim Survival Guide. Like I said, only 3 days left. When Ramadan ends, the offer ends. Okay? Till then, we'll see you, inshallah ta'ala, on the next part of the series. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.